Okay, let's see. This review is. I also had the Peter Rabbit on it, not the Tomb Raider one. It had the Teen Titans Go preview movie. The other Teen Titans show from the 90s did have two movies. The largest of which was the Rushagon one. The smaller one was the Trigon one. And you can kind of count the finale as the third movie, in which they all get out of the evil league and go fight them. But the new one is Teen Titans Go, in which they're little cherubies and they're little, like, giant headed children, basically. In which they're not teenagers then, they're children. And they're not the Teen Titans, they're the Muppet Babies in space. They're the superhero babies. But telling adult jokes, well, sort of adult, semi-adult, like teen jokes, like and stuff. And if they are actually babies, they would be more like the Muppet Babies, or more like Solar Babies or something. They would be telling baby jokes or Rugrats. They wouldn't be telling like jokes about farting and stuff. They might, but it would be very juvenile and puerile. And they wouldn't be talking about dating or girlfriends or anything like that, because they would be children. They wouldn't be talking about that. Anyway, so then we jump to Paddington. Somehow this is connected because my review of Paddington and Paddington 2. Apparently, I never reviewed the first one. So I'll run down very briefly on the first one. Paddington series is based on the Paddington book series. The movies are done by the people at Pinewood and the other studio Canal place that helped on the Harry Potter movies. So there's a few Harry Potter actors in the movie, and the set is from the Harry Potter movies. The main township and everything is right out of the Harry Potter movie, just changed up slightly. Diagon Alley has basically been turned into the street from this movie and painted up to look nice. So there's a lady in it that could very well play a live action current Mary Poppins, who's in it. She's not, but she could play her. There's some other. It's about a little bear who is brought to England to London, and her living relative, her aunt, wishes to visit England. He gets to visit England, and he's a bear. And the first one, they learn to accept him as a person, not just a bear. So it's basically what Ted 2 was trying to do and failing at, but it's more heartfelt and cute and understanding and stuff. It was fine. So then I rush on to Ted 2 is completely a different thing. It's just that it has a bear in it. But then I rush on to Paddington 2, in which it's a sequel. It's three years later. The oldest daughter is now 16 or 17. The son is 15, 14 or something. The bear has been accepted in the society, and Hugh Grant plays an evil sort of bad guy dude, and who is an actor, magician actor guy, and he's clearly doing a sort of a Kal Kat imitation, which is funny. Good. That's awesome. Um, but yeah. So he's also kind of spoofing Hugh Grant. So it's kind of like Hugh Grant spoofing Hugh Grant. It's probably more what he's doing because he wouldn't know me. So he's doing a Hugh Grant spoof of himself as an evil magician, grandson of the other magician, and he finds this pop-up book that he tries to steal and causes the bear to be blamed for the heist, sent to prison. And he meets all the prisoners and stuff, and there's the prison cook, who is the guy who played Mad Eye Moody from Harry Potter. And you think, he's going to do something like Mad Eye Moody, but no. I thought it was Robbie Coltrane at first, and I was all, no, it's not. It's the guy who played Mad Eye Moody. There's another Harry Potter person in it. There is the voice of the aunt. Aunt Lucy is actually the creepy cat lady from Harry Potter. I don't know all these names, but she is. which is funny. The creepy cat lady was thought at first to be the the girl from the creepy ghost girl from Harry Potter, but it turns out she was a younger person, and actually, the creepy cat lady was the person that Mark Scards was thinking of. She had played the creepy queen lady in another show from before, and that's what he remembered it from. But yeah, that was years ago. Um, yes, Dolores Umbridge was the character, but I can't remember the actress. Not gonna look it up. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. Anyway, so it's Umbridge is playing a voice in the movie, but not as the evil cat lady. Here, so we have it's fine. It has they have to rescue the bear. The bear breaks out of prison with his friends. The friends are going to turn on him, and there's plot spoilers, I guess. They have to go on a train adventure. There's a train kid wants to be a train guy. Somehow he can conduct a train and run a steam train. Gee, how hard can it be? If you're only 14, you can run a train, right? Yeah, sure. Just because he has model trains. The paper girl figures out the things are going on because she's a sleuthy reporter. The other two figure out how to find the actor's evil house. He's sleuthy. Okay. Yeah, it is a kid's thing. It's not supposed to be that hard to follow. It's not. It's fine. Yeah. Audience was about maybe a dozen people. On one other website that Tamara's just saw, Channel Awesome site, she mentioned there were only, when she saw it, there were only maybe 3 people. I saw that too. This was a Saturday. That's been a week since it's been out, and would say that although I don't know this person from online, but yeah, there was not a lot of people watching it, even though it should be, because it's getting really good reviews. It's a good movie. Also, the over there on Trek Core, they continue to go on about the Star Wars: The Last Jedi and the people that didn't like it, including Scott didn't like it. Yeah, he's not on it, but as Kal Kat pointed out, it's like, if you look at that movie, well, it doesn't really subvert expectations, really, if you think about it. He didn't really change that much. He just sort of altered things. In the case of this movie, yeah, even if I can try to relate it back to that, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't really subvert expectations either. It's fine. Yeah, I liked the Star Wars movie. I liked this movie. It's rather nice. It's pleasant. This is a pleasant movie. That's not a pleasant movie so much as this one is. It's a kids' movie. That's fine. It works. The red sock in the laundry turning all their clothes pink was funny. The rip-off of the end of Blazing Saddles being a cabaret sort of thing, that was funny. I don't think they were necessarily ripping off... Maybe they weren't ripping off Blazing Saddles. They just thought it would be funny to have it end with the prisoners doing a dance number and him saying, "I have a captive audience, ah." Even though that line kind of sounds like something out of that, they probably were thinking more Monty Python, now that I think about it. But it wasn't Monty Python. Yes. When Disney has announced that they're in 2019, we're going to see a live-action Aladdin with Will Smith as the genie. I'm not sure if that's going to work, because then it's more like the previous Aladdin that he did for the Bainfield Aladdin. Oh my God, he saw the Bonnfield Aladdin, the previous guy, and he's like, oh, why did he watch that? And then, that's almost as bad. Yeah, at least the Gold Raiders one was at least entertaining a little bit. It was bad, but this was just... Anyway, so the new one apparently is copying that Bainfield idea and making the genie Will Smith, making him... it's probably gonna... I don't know if that's gonna work, because, I mean, it's just... Will Smith is Will Smith. He can't play anything other than... I guess he's charismatic enough. But now, if they painted him blue... Not saying he should be Will Smith, but if they make him blue, that would be kind of interesting. It'd still be him though. So yeah. Like in the original, in the Disney one, there's Disney one. Also, they are doing the Little Mermaid, but there was a Chloe Moretz Little Mermaid that was supposed to come out, so they moved that up a little bit. Also, they're doing the Lion King, and James Earl Jones is still doing the voice of Mufasa. Maybe they'll just dub in him from back in the original. And the Lion King is going to be live action with CG animals. Not sure that's going to work. Kind of worked for the Jungle Book. Kind of worked for Pete's Dragon. Maybe it'll work. We'll see. But in 2019, shaping up to have a lot of interesting movies. That's next year. And Star Wars Episode 9. And 2018, near the end of the year, will be... near the end of the year will be another one. And, yeah. Sure. Yeah, there's going to be a Han Solo movie. Also, yes. Well, if there are any other movies that we're doing, we'll let you know. There's something coming up. Let's see. Oh, yes. A couple months is actually, yeah. I think April or late March is San Jose Comic-Con, Silicon Valley. To be the sophomore year? Or is it the junior year? Junior year. Because I didn't go to freshman year, but junior year. Sophomore was last year. And then and a month later, in May, halfway through the year almost, the other one is Fanime, gamer version. And Star Trek Chimera should be out the end of the summer.